Oakley dokley. Should be... Whoop, hit the mic. Sorry about that. Should be live. Oakley dokley. Alright. Alright, everybody hear me? Brian, can you hear me, buddy? Hey, Juan, how you doing? There we go. Everything looks to be good now. Cool. So, yeah. Hey, guys, how you doing? I heard teleporting. Out of my way, I'm trying to shoot the barrel. There we go. So yeah, how you guys doing? How's everybody doing on this nice, pretty chilly Friday? At least on my end, it's chilly. I saw the Wolfman review. Yeah, it's a real shame. Like I really wanted it to be good. It's just unfortunate that, like, I don't know. I don't know what could have gone wrong, you know? I don't know, like, I like Lee Wannell. Like, I like his work. That's why I'm like, really confused that that's how it all ended up, too. Because you would think that they would have had a far better, like, control of how small, like, everything in that movie was. And like, the scale of... the scale of the... cast, I mean, they didn't really have a whole lot in the way of CGI. Most of the CGI was these goofy, like, lighting effects for Blake's vision, is Blake being the main character. But somehow they managed, like the dude just totally screwed up. I don't know, like, again, I like to think it's just simply, you know, bad writing, but I don't have an answer to it otherwise. Can see what they wanted to do, but it didn't work. Yeah, exactly. Like, there was a real idea behind it, and it just bombed. Man, you really can't see shit down there. There we go. Yeah, other than that, how are you two doing? Hope you guys have been having a, you know, good week as usual, of course. Balls. Actually, earlier today, I did manage to get a lot of stuff done, actually, which is really nice, because I'm almost done with, like, the first video for next week, too. I sat down to finally watch that, what is it? Snow White trailer. I finally sat down to watch that Snow White trailer. Whew. That was rough. The gauntlet. Hello, I'm back. Had to reset my YouTube. I gotcha. I gotcha. Welcome back, buddy. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it, I only killed 3. How's my week been? I'm doing good, Brian. A lot of work had to be done. Ended up installing 2 water heaters yesterday. That was a lot of work. What on earth is... Oh, I'm in range. Who sees me? Oh, there he is. Damn machine gunners. Oh, that's... Okay, okay, okay. That's where they are at. Use that. There's... should be health somewhere around here. I shouldn't need the armor yet. There we go. Oh my balls. That's unfortunate. Alright. Welp. Yoink. Thank you. Damn, that's unfortunate. I had the rocket launcher and everything. Well, I suppose there is one in here, too. I shouldn't worry about it. Oh yeah, I didn't grab the armor. That would have been bad. Having a good burger right now? Oh, nice one. How did that, how's the burger? I'm in a bad position. I'm gonna go down. Come on, fire. Fire, you slut. Wow, that... I don't know why I thought that imps were gonna kill a machine gunner. Oh, they did get him. Good. Yeah, not falling for that one again. I did, yeah, I did see the trailer, and it's gonna be the first video for next week. Sorry, I got caught up trying to survive. I did watch it. It looks absolutely terrible, of course. And, yeah, I already got most of the... Well, the video's already, like, written and recorded. I just need to sit down and oh, is it? Okay. I just need to sit down and actually, like, edit the video proper. But otherwise, yeah. First video's basically already done. So I'll have enough time, I think, to do... I think what I'll have is enough time to do the 7th episode of Rings of Power. So I can go back and catch up on that, too. Because I'm going pretty good at this pace. And I think that's what I'll be able to complete in order to, you know, like, like catch up on everything. There's a couple more movies that I do need to go through. There's a couple I'll leave all of that for later. There's a couple of movies that I still have to catch up on, like Gladiator 2. I gotta catch up on Gladiator 2, and then there's also War of the Rohirrim that's got to get done too. Also, hi Adrian, how you doing, buddy? I did notice you were there. How did the stream go yesterday, by the way? Poor soul. Yeah, I definitely was. I can also see why, like, I don't understand why it is that people are in any way, shape, or form defending this movie. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. How do I get over there? Nope. Also, oh man, like, yeah, I make the point in the discussion. I'm kind of stunned by the fact that they're still doing this crap with the "it's my time" kind of nonsense for the review. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm good. Just watched the 2005 Fantastic Four movie. It wasn't too bad. They changed Doctor Doom, which they did. I remember that. They changed Doctor Doom, but I couldn't understand the condescending attitude of Doom that Doom had. Oh, I gotcha. Well, I don't actually know a great deal about Doctor Doom from the comics. So if he has that kind of tone, then, you know, cool. But if not, I could see why a lot of people are like, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, overall, I don't think that movie is actually as bad. I don't know, like, maybe it's just me, but I actually don't think too many of the early superhero movies from that time period, like the first off, I think the Sam Raimi movies are actually very well done and hold up quite well. Excuse me, saliva down the wrong pipe. Yeah, I don't think too many of the movies from that time period are actually all that bad. I think that Spider-Man holds up really well. I think Spider-Man 2 is still probably, like, one of the best, if not the best, of the Spider-Man movies. Nobody talks about 3. We don't talk about Spider-Man 3. And, there we go. I don't know, like, I was watching a clip earlier. And let me know if you share this opinion, but I actually thought that the CGI for the Eric Bana Incredible Hulk actually holds up pretty well. Like, in particular, there's a shot where they have where when Bruce changes into the Hulk and he breaks out of the container. It's actually, like, really well shot, and I think it's because they had the water effects on somebody who did the motions, which is why that like shot works as well as it does, because it has real water physics on a character that they just CGI'd the character over so that they had, you know, so that they had the Hulk in there at a later time. Had to interview a Korean exchange student. Oh, how'd that go? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Haven't eaten all day, so the burger is like a godsend. I gotcha. I had this idea for a burger that I wanted to share with my lady. I just didn't get around to telling her. There's I've wanted to make a burger using garlic bread as the buns instead of just regular patties or regular buns. So like some Texas cheese cheese toast would be fantastic, I think. Where's that damn light switch? There it is. There's also a butter, not a butter. There's a burger sauce that I found a recipe for that I got to try out later too. Nope, that's it. Also, hey Shadow, how you doing, buddy? Try my best to give you a rundown of Doctor Doom's lore with my knowledge. Oh yeah, sure. By all means, I'm always up to learn something new. Am I just going backwards? I think I'm just going backwards. Bit of a 90s to 2000s fan myself. Yeah, I gotcha. There's, you know, there's a funny, there's this like odd amount of heart in the movies from that time period. Like, I'm not a big fan of the way they tried to do that Hulk, that like comic book panel background and everything for the Hulk, but you know, honestly, I don't mind it. Like, I don't know, it's different enough. It intrigues me enough. What am I missing? Hold on. Where is it? Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Can't see shit. It's in here somewhere. No? Oh, here it is. Yep, that's what I thought. God, they eat you up, don't they? Here, hold this. Come on, come back. Thank you. Alright, got the key. Ah, balls, missed it. I like 2003 Eric Bana. Feels a lot like a comic book movie, even though the editing is bad for most parts. Yeah, see, it's it's definitely a movie of its time, which I don't have a problem necessarily with, because like if the quality of the movie is there, that's what matters, right? Unfortunately, with that movie, it's just it's got some issues. Ooh. Interesting bit about 2003 Hulk that Ang Lee did the mocap for. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Thank you. That actually answers the point I was making earlier about the realistic water effects. Because, like I said, it's one of those shots that like really holds up, and that's what I suspected. So thank you. Those. Most CGI was pretty good because studios did those effects weren't under constant pressure by studios and didn't have cut-off control budgets. Gotcha. Well, that is one of those factors that should be acknowledged for a lot of things, because I know a lot of people, and I'm guilty of this too, of course. There are a great many people that will, sort of like what Stuckman got kind of in trouble for by just blaming the studio. It's like there in a not a reverse way necessarily, but in a manner, it's like a lot of studios do rush things a lot nowadays, and this is a major factor in why so many movies and shows do end up sucking. Like that is an inarguable fact. Although again, I still stand by my point that these people have the options. They don't have to actually commit to all of these choices and all of these actions without without doing what the studio says. They have the options to go through and get all of the reshoots and everything they need, as long as they are good enough to do so in a timely manner to try and save themselves money and whatnot. Line up. There we go. I heard a roar. There was a roar. He's dead now. He's dead now. Most CGI was pretty good. Oh, yeah. Okay. The studios... Hold on. Where's... Oh, excuse me. I just finished eating, so excuse me for being a little burpy. The Incredible Hulk movie in 2003 had a huge muscular man smashing props where they superimposed the CGI Hulk over him for... Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Like I said. I knew there was a reason, I just didn't remember what exactly. Oh, balls. God, I hate those things. Running low on health here. Oh, thank goodness, a medkit. 10 health is better than no health. Oh yeah, that's right. There we go. There's also the 94 unreleased Fantastic Four. Yeah. That's the oh, what's his name? Corbin. I always forget his like first name, but it's something Corbin. But he's the guy that does the oh boy. He's the guy that always does those like super cheap movies. It's actually the school of filmmaking that Cameron came from. James Cameron. Can't remember his name. It's not Michael Corbin. That's literally Underworld. Like, I don't know why I'm thinking about that. Yeah, but it's Corbin something. I just don't remember what. Ugh, bummer. Interview with the exchange student went well. I am not equipped to work on the assignment, but I will have to figure it out. Oh, I gotcha. All right. Oh! Oh! Damn it. Yes, Roger Corman, thank you. I can't believe I got killed by that guy. That's unfortunate. That has a whole story behind it. That's the unreleased one. I know what you're talking about. There we go. All right. Oh crap! I'm stuck in here. All right, that's the way out. Hey, hey Alex, how you doing, buddy? Grab that, kill you, open that. Come on. There you are. Really going backwards, aren't I? Oh, man. Damn chain gunners. I also have Daredevil's director's cut, and it fills in a number of plot holes from the theatrical version. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. How is that movie, that version of the movie? Everything should be clear up to a point. Good lord, can't see diddly dick in here. That's unfortunate. Piss off. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Okay, good. They're all dead. Oh, hell yes. Good, good, good. I forget that was up there. Of course, I can't see shit still. Balls. Nuts. Okay. Let me catch up on a few chats while I got a brief moment. Also, should probably save so I don't get destroyed again. Sadly, CGI practically killed stop motion. The first Jurassic Park movie was going to be the final send-off to the medium, but not even the best animators at the time could compete with CGI. Yeah, that line is actually used in the movie when the guy sees everything and he says he thinks he's extinct. And that's the Ian Malcolm line. Okay. Oh, I think I know where I need to go. Okay, so basically Dr. Doom, born Victor Von Doom, was born in Latveria. Damn it. In Latveria, his father was the doctor and mother. There we go, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Good, good. Didn't lose too much progress, because I forget all the weapons that exist in this game. Or in this... Whoa! That was almost my head. Coming from a Romani clan... There he is. Coming from a Romani clan who was maligned under the rule of the king, constantly forced to be on the run from his soldiers, one day his mom had enough and made a pact with the demon Mephisto. Okay. So, yeah, that's... And he's the Mephistopheles of the series, I believe. Who is like one of the Satans in the multiverse. Oh, gotcha. Wait, he's Mephistopheles. He's from the Faustian legend. If anyone else has read Faust. Or Faust. Whoopsies. Balls. Okay. All right. And he gets the damaged face because of the he gets like a bad burn and the mask is like super hot on his face, right? Like I feel like that's what it's supposed to be. Of course I could be wrong. Have you thought of giving Duke Nukem a try? I have played Duke Nukem, although I never got anywhere near close to completing it. So I suppose there is that. There we go. Ah, balls. Come on. There's that, there's that, there's that. Good. Whoop. Oh, that's right, there's imps down there. But yeah, to answer the point, yes. I would like to at least at some point get around to trying the Duke Nukem games. Oh yeah, I know where I'm at, the Crusher. Oh, that's right. The first Revenant. Oh lord. Okay. Let's not lose too much progress like I did the other day. Can't see dick. I actually appreciate it being this dark. I really do think the BFG edition was what I was referencing that caused so many problems. She then used some power of used her power on some of the soldiers, but she couldn't control all the power, costing her some of the lives of children. If I remember correctly, she made a deal or promised that she'd only kill the soldiers and no innocent people. I might be wrong. Oh, okay. The court case and director's cut helps with the plot. Oh my lord, that thing's hitting me hard. Oh good, he's getting crushed again. That the second run through should kill him. Yeah, that got him. The court case in director's cut helps with the plot. Also, the director's cut involved Matt leaving Electra in the middle of the date to stop a mugging. Oh, interesting. Why stop a mugging? Whoop. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. Oh, shucks. There we go, made the run. Really went out of the way with the lighting in this game. Nope, nothing. That's okay, I got the key that I needed. I mean, the Silver Surfers voiced by Florence Fishburne was good, but many people were disappointed with the Galactus being a cloud in space. Oh yeah, well, I mean, that was one of those really odd decisions. Like why on earth did you do that? You know, you already had. See, that's also reflective of that era, which is interesting because it's like everybody wanted to see, you know, comic accurate characters and costumes and everything else, but Hollywood was just a little gun shy on a lot of that shit, you know? Like, it fit for Blade. Blade made sense given that setting. But beyond that, like, there's a reason why everybody wanted these, you know, comic accurate things. If they had just gone with, you know, accurate Galactus, I think that would have been a lot better. But also, didn't they, like, they still screwed things up like that in, what was it, Green Lantern, I think? I just don't remember what the, yeah, the big yellow cloud or whatever the hell they did with that one too. Thoughts on Wolfenstein? Are you talking about, like, the franchise overall or 3D? Because I know 3D pretty well. I don't know the rest of the games. Woohoo! That was close. I'm gonna step up here. Balls, was close. Mephisto! Nocturne reference! I hate that they brought Mephistopheles into Castlevania Nocturne, because they're trying desperately to have everything that they can without actually trying to do anything, you know, Castlevania related. It drives me insane. Backpack. Good. Good. Yeah, there's a video that I've seen pop up. I haven't watched it, but it asks, it basically asks the question, like, without Dracula, where does Castlevania go from here? And I suppose it kind of inspired an idea, or like an addition to the script, which I am working on, of course, because it's just, I'm trying to play catch up with a lot of things. So I appreciate the patience everybody's had with me about not getting this Castlevania video out just yet. And it probably won't come out for just a tad bit longer still. But it's something that really frustrates me, because it's like, there's no reason for them to have done Mephistopheles, because they're trying to play as though he is basically Satan, which he's not. And they're also trying to turn him into this deal maker, because they're just going to continue to try and create more stories that don't fit Castlevania. And now that he's basically being set up as, like, the big bad, too, like, that's also frustrating, because that shouldn't be the case. I'm just gonna let all of them kill each other. Fuck that room. In Daredevil, the Mugger was also asked questions about if he knew the Kingpin was. Matt was trying to figure out who the Kingpin was. Okay. I mean, it makes sense, because, you know, Kingpin is the big bad of that movie. Also, one of the first, like, real signs of, like, race swapping in a major movie like that which is maybe not like the first signs, but certainly one of the earlier signs. I probably should have said in uh uh in comic movies. That's it. Which is funny because like when you look at like the history of various characters and like numerous other franchises and how they've been handled by writers and whatnot and throughout like Hollywood's history, it's really funny how many characters have actually been have been race swapped one way but not the other. Like there's like it's like whenever anybody complains ironically about like when you race swap a character from white to black, or black to white, I should say. It's like it almost never happens, right? Because it's so often said that it's okay to change like gingers to black people because as I said the joke, it was like you know, casting directors have OCD or dyslexia, sorry. But it's funny because like there's actually a really big problem in not so much necessarily a problem. It's a problem across the board. It's stupid that there's race swapping in general, but there are a number of characters who are black that have been race swapped to white, but you never hear anybody complain about it because it's not important. Because I say it's not important because the fans know what happened to these characters. Like Robert Muldoon in Jurassic Park. Because I've read the novel, I know that he's actually supposed to be black. Because he's a badass from it's like Kenya or something, but that's who he is. He's a badass hunter from Kenya. And it's really frustrating that they decided that they were going to race swap him to some white guy from Britain, you know, because they don't pay him any like real respect. He just gets killed like right away because of the raptor. Whereas in the novel, he actually survives in the book because he not only does he outplay the raptor, he manages to get into one of the storm pipes and he army crawls his way all the way to the all the way back to the visitor center. Like, it's pretty cool. He's also the guy that actually captures the fucking Rex because there's actually two Rexes in the novel. There's a female, big female, and then there's a juvenile male. And well, they call it a male, but the fact is they have another Rex, and he takes care of the Rex. Oh gosh, I am in a whole lot of trouble, aren't I? There we go. But yeah, like there's a reason why a lot of people say that, you know, oh, you don't care about these changes and you're just racist or some shit. Because realistically, they just hate the idea that you're a fan and you have the knowledge that they don't. Like, that really is what it comes down to. Which is stupid, because, like, nobody's holding this information from anybody. And I hate when that shit happens, because, like, there are so many, and Muldoon's just one example. There's also the Fox, I think is her name, the Angelina Jolie character from Wanted. That movie, she's not supposed to be white, she's supposed to be black, but they race swapped her, you know, and nobody knows about it. There's so many other characters that have been race swapped, and it's frustrating. Because just nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody understands. And I get really frustrated with that kind of shit in media. This is why the source material matters. Unless the source material is absolute garbage, like the Jaws novel, the original Jaws novel is not good. Like it's rough. It is not good. But the movie is fantastic. You know? Like that's the only real time that something like that makes sense, you know? Oh, I hate this level. I know what room that is. I know what room this is. That's why I know what this room is. I don't know, maybe that's another discussion that I'll actually, like, go into. Because it is something that really does frustrate me when they change characters like that, and then they try to unironically say that you're a racist for thinking, like, no, all race swapping is bad, you know? Because it's like what they did with Annette. It's like, it's totally okay for Annette to be changed, for, you know, for them to include a character like, Edouard. Edouard's unique to Castlevania, Nocturne, but he's not in, he doesn't exist in Castlevania, but they added this unique black character for, you know, obvious reasons. But God forbid you discuss, like, source material of any kind. Like I said, like, you know, you look at something like Wanted or Jurassic Park, and it's like it doesn't exist to them. King later on came to Doom's father to help him his sick wife. Couldn't save her this time, and then she died with her illness. The king ordered his men to kill Victor and his father, having them both run away in the dead cold winter snow. Being hunted down, they had to hide in the cold forest. Yep. I forget this level has just, like, a ton of ammo and secrets. This is one of like the first missions that ever actually went the extra mile to, like, include all kinds of tricks and fun level design. Red, blue. Oh, I peaked my mic. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Oh, I know what room that is. Oh, I know what room that is. I know all of these rooms. What should I do? Nope. I'm not chainsawing a Baron without Invol. I need you to die, like, right now, dude. Only read the first few chapters of the novel. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, no, the Jurassic novel is fantastic. Lot of detail. Lot of detail. Oh, crap, that's right, pain elementals. I'm gonna fix my problem. Oh, Oh, sluts. I forgot about the other room. There we go. Better, better. All fixed. Oh, there it is. Okay. Is that... No. I feel like Richter's mother, Julia, was wasted. Well, Richter's not supposed to have a mother, so I don't know why they thought it was a good idea. Well, I know why. I'm sure I know why they were thinking it, quite frankly, but they should never have gone in the direction that they did. It's infuriatingly stupid that they went the route of, hey, let's kill off. You know, it's really funny how they had a gay Aztec kill a white woman with a whip. I mean, it's stupid to even bring up that comparison in the first place, but it's true, you know? Where are those guys going? Oh man, how many barons does it take to kill a cyber demon? There we go, I feel better. Okay, I'm pinned. That was an awful lot of those guys. In. Crap. Woohoo! Woohoo! Got it! Where the Arc Vial at? Oh, I'm sure he's later. I just don't remember the exact mission that you first bump into him. He should be upstairs somewhere, too. Like... Alex, you mean Mark Miller? That Mark Miller? Oh. I feel like Miller's best was Superman Red Sun. What all has Mark Miller worked on? To remind me, because I don't recall all of his works. Didn't he do, like, V for Vendetta? Oh, crap, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Aren't I? I'm dead. I fucking hate this level. I hate this level. I hate this level so much because I forgot about that. Alright. Alan Moore wrote V for Vendetta. Thank you. I can't remember all of them. Moore did Watchmen, right? I don't know why I turned that way. Kick-Ass, Wanted, Huck, Superman, Red Sun. Gotcha, thank you. I actually don't know too many of those. Hey, Braincliff, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Ezra Miller. God, I hate him. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I haven't heard that in a very long time. I remember that movie being odd. Something I'd have to go back and like re-experience. See if it you know was as bad as people thought, or if it holds up at all. But that's also one of the last movies that I think I ever saw the dude who played Lestat in. Another thing is there are always... There we go. I'm gonna save so I lose less less progress should I, you know, die like an idiot. Well, it could be worse in my world. I just got back from the dentist. Surprisingly, it was a relatively quick and painless experience. Oh, that's good. The old string around the door, the door handle. I was forced to leave, left me university, but of course, dream going to a Tibetan monk, training his magic, becoming a master. Then he had people making his armor. Before his metal mask was even cooled, he put it on his face, permanently burning. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Actually, I don't even want to go in that room. Fuck that room. Take your shot. Alright, while he cleans up this mess for me. The movie with Sean Connery was way off. Moore was intending to deconstruct superheroes. The big part they shared in the movie and comic was James from Sherlock Holmes being the villain. Oh, really? So it's like, it's... Okay. Because I know that, I enjoyed the movie, obviously, when I was younger, but I don't really remember too much about it. Nor do I know anything about the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, so, like, if it's actually good or anything, I would have no understanding. Oh my goodness. Cyber, I haven't shot at you. They're eating you. Cyber, what are you doing? Cyber, you're useless. I can't believe how many of those guys he actually killed. I thought he would have killed, like, maybe more? Uh-oh. Whoop, whoop. Let me run for my life for a second. I should probably grab these now that I think about it. Which door was it? Nope. Yep. Dude was already mid-attack. Thank God for Invault. Remember somebody said Comic Doom is the perfect Reddit character. His nemesis is a well-adjusted guy with a hot wife, and the world would be much better off if they listened to him and not them. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. I am really worried about that, I am really worried about that movie. You little bastard. Alright. No, in the comic book, the Invisible Man is the original Jack Griffin from the horror novel, and Mr. Hyde kills him by ripping his body in half down the middle. Oh, good lord. That's interesting. How different are the rest of the characters then? Like, you have so many characters from, you know, classic English literature. Is Mina the same then? Is Gray the same? Crap. Just keep killing each other. Whoops, I should not have run straight into him. I'm just taking an unnecessary amount of abuse. There we go. Mina in comic looked down on because she got divorced. Oh, okay. That's what that room is for. I forgot. There's a BFG up here. Fuck. Forgot. I knew there was a Mancubus. I just forgot about the pain elementals. Thank God for that close proximity death of theirs. Based. Oh no, I mean, that's terrible. Alan Quartermain is the least vile in the comic. Mina doesn't show vampiric powers, but she is rather smart at poisoning or using hidden weapons on people. Oh, okay. It's funny how Archviles have kind of become a meme with younger generations of fans due to Vinesauce, Joel, reasonable overreaction to modders overusing the enemy for lols. Well, if I had a point of reference for who that was, maybe I could join in on that conversation. Although I do know that, yes, a lot of people have, in general, memed the Archvile. But the Archvile just, like, it's goofy enough as it is, because the Archvile's, like, walk cycle and everything is kind of nutty. Also, its fucking attack is so damn annoying. Kiss my ass, Gunners. Good thing I had that, Soul Sphere. I wouldn't have been able to survive that one. Alan Moore is edgy? Yeah, you don't say. Something interesting I remember reading is how British writers seem to always be extremely edgy. Well, there's this, It's sort of like Grimm's fairy tales, where for some reason certain details, like the writing style and the way certain things are approached are just very different from how we would here in the West. Like here in America West. For example, it's like British humor, for example. I'm sure most of you already know this. But British humor, it's like you are the joke, like all the time. You know, that's just an example, but it's in the same way like Grimm's fairy tales are like absurdly violent for like no good reason. Same sort of idea. British humor doesn't exist. Okay. Come on. What did I go over there for? Is it the blue? No, it's not the blue key. I needed the yellow key. Yeah, I'll accept that. That's okay. God, there's so much shit. I'm just getting eaten. I need to just stop screwing around, and I need to, you know, use weapons that kill shit. Especially when it comes to these damn pain elementals. I'm so sick of these things. I don't know, like, which, like, let me, I guess just a general question if you know or play Doom. Like, which is your, like, most hated enemy? Gotta say, I'm pretty partial to the fucking, pain elementals being, like, the worst overall to deal with. It doesn't exist like the Germans. Yep, wasn't there. There we go. Balls. Balls. My favorite part of Watchmen is they had riots asking for their cops back. Oh, yeah. If that irony isn't hilariously staggering compared to how things are. Especially now. Okay. Quit throwing yourself at me, please. It hurts. Someone once said that American politics were about making your enemies seem evil, while British politics are about making your opponent seem like an idiot, or something along those lines. I suppose that's probably accurate. Oh, they got all of them. Cool. Time to go heal up. I don't think there was any armor anywhere. Oh, wait. Oh, I did get it. Damn. I thought there was an armor available. Yeah. Well, on the point of politics, that's definitely not an inaccurate statement for the description of American politics for sure. Because the big problem with a lot of American politics is like there's almost no truth. Like it's not that there isn't truth, but there's so little truth that it's very difficult to get to the bottom of anything, which is really frustrating. Like even now, like it's like nobody can tell anybody anything with any serious amount of with no serious straight face or anything of the nature. It's constant lies. It's just constant bullshit over and over and over again. You know, like we have Kash Patel was just voted in, right? He's going to be the head of the FBI. And what did people come out and say? He has no rhyme or reason to be in politics. He's completely wrong. He's stupid. He has none of the qualifications and all this other crap. But it's like, hold on, like you guys have been lying about him for years, you know. And now apparently the release of the Epstein files are just around the corner, and I can't wait for that. I'm tickled pink that that's about to drop. If it hasn't already, I have no idea. Whoop. I hope someday we can meet in the middle. Well, yeah, but it's incredibly difficult to do that because like you have an issue with the way people view politics because the way, like, the philosophies that they stand by tell them that the world is, like, everything is inherently political. Now, that's not true, of course, but when you take the nonsense that's going on with like all the communists and everything that, like, everybody that exists out there right now, right? Like, you have so many people who all try and act like everything is political, because it's not about trying to enjoy art or anything of the nature for what it is, or even the authorial intent that I've described before. It's about pushing the narrative of politics as it is now from the prerogative of the individual, even though they're not the one that wrote the fucking art in the first place, you know? It's like I still get people that come in every so often and drop a note on my Civil War review saying, it's not about mocking right-wing politics, you idiot, it's about wartime journalism. And it's like, if that were the case, then it would be neutral. It wouldn't have all of the, like, absurdly one-sided politics that it does. You know? Because of the description of the, you know, like, how the president acted and what he did and how everybody acts in the movie. It's like, I know people like Tim Pool were describing a lot of shit to go in a specific way, right? Like, he talks about how a lot of these guys are vultures. They are just evil because of, you know, them wanting to be in on everything, etc., etc. I get that. But it is still absurdly one-sided because of the presentation of the story, you know? And it, like, none of it's helped by the fact that you have so many people that adhere to that ideology, that, in this case, the communist ideology, saying everything's political. It's like there's nothing political about, like... there's nothing political about, like, Land Before Time, right? Like, there's nothing political about that at all. People would find a way to make it political. They would find a way. And that's stupid. Like, they shouldn't be doing that. But they'll do it. And that's why you have all the woke shit. Like, that's one of the biggest elements about it. It's like everything, because everything is political, they have to force DEI and wokeness and everything else into this shit. It's frustrating. Rugrats was political. It made me a neo-Nazi. Yeah, exactly. Like, everything is political, you know, as we have just discovered. Fucking... God, I hate these bastards. Oh, lordy. Just kill each other, please. I hate you already. Oh, balls. Oh, that was unfortunate. Can't fuck around. Some health would be fantastic, but it's not in this room either. Whoop, saw that one. Wonderful what familiar names we'll find on the list. Dude, I'm hoping. I am fucking hoping. I want names. I want blood. That's what I want. Like, the crap that has been happening for the last however many years, and now we have a genuine chance to try and shut down so many of these people simply because that list has the opportunity to come out. Apparently, according to Pam Bondi, it was on her desk, like, hours ago. So I think, like, they're basically, like, ready to drop the whole thing right now. That's why I was wondering. Like, I don't know if, like, maybe Shadow, maybe you could pop on Twitter and find out real fast, see if it's dropped yet. Elmo on the list. Oh no! Elmo's in trouble! Well, regardless, whoever is on that list, like, Republican, Democrat, I don't care. I don't care if Trump's on that list. I want blood. I want people, like, I want their lives over because of the crap they've pulled. There we go. Now I can see. I can fight! We need to bring out the wood chipper. If any of these guys are up on that list for the reasons that we think we are, or we think they are, yes. I am inclined to agree that we need some harsh penalties, yes. It's just TDS. Eventually we'll see it. Yeah, I'm sure. Whoopsies. Thank you, Shadow. Oh. Invol, let's go! I don't think this is gonna happen at all. Oh! Oh, God, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay. Let's not fuck around with this. I don't want a cyber demon rolling around when I can't find him. Please die already. Thank you. Oh, hell no. If I've got Invol, I'm going in. What can I kill and where? Can't get in. Crap. I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. Out of the way. I can't wait to see some of the crazies still try and defend some of the people on the list. Well, you know, it's really funny that we brought up, like, British politics and, like, how you make your opponent look like an idiot. The funny thing is, they've done a fantastic job of making themselves look like idiots because they're defending such insane things. Like, here in the United States, for those who are outside of it, you know, we have the IRS, so we have the Internal Revenue Service, right? And the IRS, its big thing is, you know, finance auditing and a bunch of other stuff. And one of the dumbest things about filing your taxes here in the United States is that not only is it the tax system in our country is actually optional. The problem is the governments have all applied, you know, penalties should you not pay your taxes. So things like jail time, for example, which is what Wesley Snipes was facing if he didn't pay his taxes however many years ago. But the IRS will also tell you that you have to pay them, so send in the money, for X amount, and if you don't hand the money over, you know, then you're just, you know, you get in trouble. And it's retarded because they know exactly how much we owe them. That's how it works. So the IRS won't tell you the information that you need in order to pay them. It's infuriating because it's like, just tell me how much we owe you, right? That's the kind of shit they pull. Now, on top of all of that, So you get in trouble for not filing your taxes properly when they themselves can solve the problem because they have the information to solve that problem. It's really fucking stupid. And because of how things are nowadays in this country, because obviously people are paying attention and saying, hey, hold on, we shouldn't be paying taxes and everything else that we're doing, like, the amount of money wasted is exuberant and fucking stupid. Well, it turns out an awful lot of people are not okay with the IRS. And the funny thing about all of it is now people are getting pissed off that the left is defending the IRS. Like, that's just what they're doing. Oh no, we need the IRS. Oh no, we need taxes. We need all of these things because that's how Democrats have operated for God knows how many years. And they're actually doing that, which is so crazy. Blade didn't pay his tax. Oh yeah, no, absolutely based vampire hunter. Like, that was a big thing that got him in trouble years ago. Okay, I got the blue key. So I think I know where I need to go. Now I won't be able to see. Damn. No. Oh. Oh, there's the yellow key. I walked right past it because I'm an idiot. Ran all the way back here for a megamorph. It was worth it. There we go. Oh, there's an imp I missed somewhere. Actually, I think I know right where it is. But that's okay. I don't care. Let's just... Oh, there he is. Chris Avallone didn't like the Enclave being reused as a faction in Fallout. He made them almost extinct in New Vegas. Oh, okay. I'll just have to pay attention to that for when I get around to that at time. Uh-oh. Oh, balls. Stop shooting me, it hurts. Please, stop. Stop. Damn Hell Knights. How did that spawn out here? Must have spawned, like, just outside of the gate because it was close enough or something. See? Oh, no, there was a... Okay. I missed a Caco. I thought I killed the Caco. Whatever, he's dead now. Where the fuck are these things coming from? Like, seriously. There we go. Alright. That's clear. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'll get those items at a later time. Oh, here's the arch. This is the arch vial up here. Yep, I remember this room. Remember, kids, even the Joker hates the IRS. That was probably one of the funniest, what was it, an episode of, the Batman show? I think it was an episode where... Yeah, no, it was an episode of that, right? Am I right, Shadow? I feel like it was. Hate you. I hate you so much. Oh, my goodness. I didn't realize it was going to pull me so far into that room. Oh, I did get him. Good. Yeah, it was the animated series. Thank you. I knew it was something. I just couldn't remember the exact one. There we go. He's dead. Mask of the Phantasm is underrated. God, I remember when that came out. I'm so old. Where the fuck are you? Is that you right there? I see you. Probably should have saved those shells. Whatever, I'm fine with that. It's a cartoon called Dan Versus, and there was a joke where the IRS sent a supermodel to get him to pay his taxes. He didn't and slammed the door on the model. That's funny. Oh, there it is. Wait, what did I see open over here? I guess not. That's okay. There was a funny Bruce Timm joke in Batman the Animated Series where the Joker is scared of the IRS. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, I gotcha. Hello, what's this? Ooh, hello. What's your favorite epic rap battle of history? Ooh. That's actually a tougher question to ask or answer than I would like to admit. Because there's a number of them that are really good. Oppenheimer and Thanos have some great lines. I don't know, like everything from their later seasons are really good. And I think that's a lot of that is due to the fact that they had more time to play around with things. I don't know. Like I'd have to really think about it because like they had some early bangers in like season 2 and whatnot, right? Like they had like I really like the beat from the Ninja Turtles versus the Italian artists. But then they also had like Freddie Mercury one's got such a great line about the Freddie Uranus. There is oh, there it is. Yep. There we go. Now, there's a way up. There we are. You were born to Eternals, but came out looking so scary your own mother tried to, make you a temporary. Yeah, like they the later seasons definitely have far better lines overall than I think many of the previous seasons did. I think the major difference is that like the earlier seasons had a lot of energy because they were new, but a lot of the later seasons, because they weren't restricted to because they weren't restricted to the excuse me, they weren't restricted to the same schedule. I think they were able to produce more that happened to hit harder because they were able to emphasize certain lines better. Again, Thanos and Oppenheimer is probably one of their better ones, like top 5 easily. All right. Wolverine versus yeah, Wolverine and Kruger. That one's a good one too. I'll be in your bed tonight, unlike Jean Grey. Yeah. Yeah. You preferred ERB when they were one-on-one? I gotcha. It also, like, certain ones are just kind of, like, they're a little underwhelming because of the format trying to divide up the attention. And I understand your point there, Chaos. The TMNT one is probably the best example of that, because instead of giving everybody fairly equal attention, like the Philosopher one, for example. The Philosopher one makes me laugh all the time. But the TMNT one drives me nuts because if you actually go through and watch each of the if you watch both sides and you add up the totals, it's like the TMNT were only on screen for like a minute. The remaining like 2 minutes of that episode are dedicated to the artists. So they got more than their fair share of things. And they also didn't have like much in the way of like actual like the individuals getting to say their own lines, because like Donatello's got like the weakest line because he basically just says, I don't know who you are. Like that's basically all he gets to say because he's got nothing else going for him, which is really stupid. Terminator and RoboCop is pretty good. You only have a robot boner for John Connor. Please, God, not like... Yeah, I should have just went swinging. Oh, fuck. I didn't... I need to make it a habit of saving more often. That's just what I gotta do. I gotta make it a habit of saving more often. I did this to myself. There we go. I'll just let them mulch each other. They'll kill each other. Did you really walk away? Fucking Arachnotron, come on. I'm in a bad spot, aren't I? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, there we go, there we go. They're on each other. He cleaned house, didn't he? It's okay, I'll kill him. At least it's not as bad as when you forgot to save and Fallout. Yeah, I know. Random drops as well. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, the nice thing... the nice thing about Doom is, you know, it's obviously, like, super simple and straightforward. It's not that Doom is... It's not that it's, like, I'm dying because it's hard. It's like I'm dying because I'm not putting in the effort that I should be, which is entirely on me, you know? It's sort of like what I was doing, like, with Order of Ecclesia. It's like, I was not, like, I did go back and check this, by the way. Like, there was a tiny delay between the digitized gaming, the digital, like, the transference of the screen from, like, the TV to the system to, you know, my computer. But I did go back through and I did, like, practice the fight with Dracula and everything, and yeah, no, it was just, I was just holding it down and I mistimed it, because it's the same thing that I was doing with, like, Smash Bros. Melee when I was still in that scene, where it's like, you kind of have to play it with, it's like, you have to basically play the game with, the, like, non-digital way, otherwise the game is, like, actually noticeably slower. Which is fine. Like, that's, again, it's all on me. I should, like, in this, I should not have equipped that fucking shotgun. I should have done the regular shotgun. The regular shotgun would have saved my ass in that whole situation. But there we go. I got a decent start. I can get back to it, and no big deal. I can make up for a lot of lost progress. Whoop, nope, not that one. Oh, where is it? There it is. Grabbing this. Come on. Oh, also, how, if anybody is watching it, how is everyone liking Invincible Season 3? I've been enjoying it. It's certainly not... Oh my god, I am just the worst at this. It's certainly not as accurate as the comics. Not that I know a great deal of the comics, to be fair. I know it through, like, YouTube research. But I'm definitely enjoying it. About time Eve and Invincible got together. I was so sick of that Amber shit. Alright, let's try it. Oh. Learned my lesson. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Oh, yoink. Oh, criminy. Oh, he's got the double barrel behind him, too. Tower of Sergeants is a good example of fake 3D in the old Doom games. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Gonna save that Berserk in case I need it. I'm okay with Season 3, with them breaking out Thok. Thok being Battle Beast's real name. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm glad that I'm glad that the story is progressing, of course. I do think that it's kinda moving way too fast. But I also, like, the other thing that I really don't like, and I do not like this in general in storytelling, oh shit, is the fucking... I hate time travel, like, just in general. Like, this is one of those other things I should probably just bring up in another, like, actual discussion, like I mentioned with, race swapping in stories and whatnot, because one of the issues I have is, like, unless you're keeping time travel incredibly simple, like Chrono Trigger simple, where it's not so much a direct reason for all of them, for everything to happen, but rather, or like it is obviously like the element behind everything happening, of course. But if you keep the systems like simple in the way that Chrono Trigger does, you handle the story a lot better, and I appreciate when they do that. Oh, fuck, I'm in trouble. There we go. I appreciate when stories use it in such a simplistic way. It's when stories try to use it in too complex a manner that shit gets really out of hand. Oh crap! The, what Invincible did in Season 3, for anybody who hasn't seen it, there's this really, like, kind of unnecessary side arc that is in the comics, to be fair. But they had this like whole side quest where these two younger clones or whatever they are, I don't actually know. They bring Mark into the future. Sorry, they bring him into the future and have him kill the Immortal. But it's ridiculous because, like, it doesn't actually solve a whole lot. It doesn't really answer any questions. It's just there for him to, like, work towards killing somebody, basically. Like, that's all it's there for. And I don't like the idea of time travel because it inherently starts to get into multiverse territory. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated by it because I have no idea what the fuck is in there. I'm frustrated because like time travel can only work in like one direction, right? Like you can basically only travel into the future. You cannot travel into the past. If you do travel into the past, it creates a paradox unless you know, like if you see yourself, of course. So if you see yourself, then like the universe collapses, right? Like that's what a paradox basically does. I should find a way to heal while I'm gonna save here. I didn't. Okay. I forgot to go this way. Oh boy. I don't like time travel because it causes too many complexities in storytelling. When you get into multiverse kind of storytelling like this, basically every single time you open, like, basically every single time you get into anything multiverse, and this is also like I suppose this is like a personal taste of mine. I don't like the idea of characters basically just existing in a story just to be slaughtered. Like, I hate, like, actually hate the Justice League Dark storylines. I don't know if anyone else here has seen those. I've seen all but one or two of them, I think. And the stories are basically just there for the characters to get brutally destroyed for like no good reason. Like that's the whole shebang. There's nothing else to it. And it's just bothersome because it's like, why? You know, like I didn't want to see Batgirl get mulched by a bunch of parademons. I didn't want to see I didn't want to see Starfire ripped in half. You know, like it doesn't add anything to the story. You know, it doesn't, like, when you get into multiverse storytelling of any kind, it drives me up a wall because almost every single time in any sort of multiverse or anything at all, the story almost always inevitably devolves into, we're going to reset timelines. We're going to take away the consequences of the actions people have made. You know, again, at the end of Justice League Dark, they just reset the timeline. Barry's just like, fuck it, and he just goes back in time, and it's over. It's like, okay, cool, great. So, like, why did we have to watch these characters die? Why? You know, like it's entirely for the opportunity to brutalize characters, which just pisses me off. Because, like, if you're gonna make a story like this, at least try to commit to the idea. They won at the end. Not Apocalypse. Although Apocalypse was swallowed in that portal or whatever. The like, what they should have done is they should have committed to, you know, fucking Raven's father fighting Darkseid, and the two get sucked into the portal with the Paradooms, and you know, they just have to come up with a new threat. Like, that's what they should have done, but they didn't fucking do it. And now those characters are all dead because and then they just reset the timeline because they can. Damn, Macubus got molested, chain gun in front, other Macubus from behind. Yeah, well, at least on his end, he didn't feel it in the ass because, like, Mancubi can't hurt each other. Should be that door? Nope. I feel that the first Terminator as a movie as a standalone did the time travel pretty well. Yeah, you can see full circle the events which happened as a big plot twist. Yeah, see, like a closed timeline is the only way to do time travel properly. That's it. That's it. Like beyond that, you basically can't do it any other way. And if you if the time travel, because like if you do it like Chrono Trigger did, Chrono Trigger kept it really simple. It is the reason the story happens. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. When the and because everything just goes in the direction that it does, you know. Oh, thank God. Oh, I hate this level. This is actually a good spot to call it here too. We'll catch up on a couple more things before I end it. But yeah, no, like if the only way to properly do time travel is if it basically is continuously in a forward direction into a secondary universe where the decisions are the same, but there's that so it's branch off theory, or it's uh or it's a closed loop like Terminator. And Terminator 2 does get away with that, but beyond that, there really isn't much else you can do. So when you start doing time travel and multiverse theory, it's too impractical to keep up with everything. You know, it's like what Kang talked about in Quantum Mania. You know, which one are you? The one with the hammer? And then it's like, yeah, no, I'm the guy with the ant suit. And he's like, oh, okay, I've killed so many of you, I forgot. It's like, no, you fucking haven't. It's like, if you did, you would know who these characters are, you know? Like, and I get it's probably just a shot at trying to, like, mock him as a character, but, like, it doesn't change the fact that the way it's executed is just really stupid. You know? When you get into time travel and multiverses, there's so many factors going on that it's impractical to try and keep up with everything. Gods and Monsters is where Superman was raised in Mexico. Batman is a fan. Yeah. Sue asked me to watch that, Adrian. I did enjoy that one. I thought it was okay. It still doesn't change the fact that it's just like, just make your own versions of the characters, like actual, like, original characters, and don't just rip off, you know, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman, you know? I'm reminded of Loki, which did both time travel and multiverse, and it was terrible. Then it spread like a virus. Yeah. They're also trying to, like, reset the timeline and make it a multiversal threat and everything else, and I just don't see how they're going to make it work. Which is also one of the main theories, too, one about Fantastic Four, is the theory is that Reed works on multiverse traveling, and they end up losing to Galactus, and then they have to, like, flee to the main MCU timeline. That's at least the running theory. I'm not fond of Justice League Dark. Apocalypse Wars was disappointing and redundant. It was all the repeat Flashpoint again. Well, yeah, exactly. And, like, all of these characters, again, all of the characters die unnecessarily gory deaths just so that the heroes can be brutalized on screen, and then Barry just runs back in time and resets everything. Oh, look, we lost. That's okay. We'll just do it again. Who cares? It's stupid. It's so fucking stupid, and I hate that. 90% of the movie was misery porn. The only satisfying thing was Superman bringing the pain to Darkseid. Yeah, basically. Yes. It's stupid. I, like, it is the worst movie out of the series. I fucking hated it. I'd rather believe that the DC animated universe ended like the end of Superman Grounded than what we got. And while Superman Grounded dragged on, it was a retrospective of what happened in the DC universe. Yeah, I'm unaware of what Grounded is. And then hearing Darkseid scream in fear as Trigon dragged him away. Yeah. But the story should have just continued from there. But obviously it didn't like perform well enough, so they weren't going to continue it in the first damn place. Speaking of which, Stephen King's Backcountry, back on X, maybe BS. I'm not quite doing it for some people. Okay, Shadow, I'm just gonna assume you fat fingered it. Yeah, I know that Stephen King came back to X/Twitter because Blue Sky didn't work out. You know, Blue Sky's also filled with a ton of freaks, so I'm sure he probably had his fill and then left. Superman Grounded was the last Superman in comics before Flashpoint Paradox caused New 52. I liked Grant Morrison action comics, but after the new origin of Superman, not so much. Okay. I remember actually kind of enjoying New 52. It was enough of a difference that I didn't mind it. I also didn't mind Superman being with Wonder Woman. I know everybody wants him and Lois to be together, and that's fine, but I thought him and Wonder Woman would make a good couple. Kind of meta thing about the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Movies in the Batman. In that, Batman mentions that the multiverse was a mistake, which is true in more ways than one. Oh, absolutely. You have too many stories, too many variants, and then you end up, ironically, you end up getting the same shit that Death Battle does, because everybody just starts misunderstanding who certain characters are. Combining elements, traits, things of that nature. DC AMU is the DC animated movie universe. Yes. The line of animated movies meant to be part of the same universe for those that don't know. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification, one. Yeah, so I'm saved here with 11 health and 0 armor because I'm bad at this game, apparently. Next week, I will have a discussion for the Snow White trailer, and hopefully, because I've got, these 2 days early to pull this off, but I should be able to cut through episode 7 of Rings of Power and get back to finishing that. And then, yeah, more discussions, more reviews. I got a couple more things to catch up on, like I'll probably do Gladiator 2 and War of the Rohirrim. I heard The Gorge is actually pretty good. I'll have to see that because that's Aaron Taylor Johnson. No, not Anya Taylor-Joy, sorry. But yeah, just pay attention for more. I'll come back to Doom 2 next week, since I already blew through, like, half of the game, apparently. And, yeah, thank you all for coming out, guys. Adrian, Juan, Shadow, Brancliff, thank you all. And stay tuned for Nocturne. I am still working on it. So, have a good night, everybody, and have a good weekend.